Okay, guys, this video is going to be about college. Why I don't recommend it in this era. College was always a really fine institution for many years. But these days, honestly, unless you get into the right major and you know for a fact it's going to be lucrative, I just think it's a sham. I think a number of people are waking up to this more and more. What should you be going to college for? Um, well, honestly, ah, 2 eggs. They have been taking a dry run lately. But anyway, medicine and law, two fields. Anything in those niches, but most other things, no. Because most people who major in something and after they graduate, they end up ending up having to. They can't get a job associated with their major, what they were there for 2 to 4 years to study, and they're taking a menial job. I mean, hell, if you can't even get an intern program that's aligned with what you went to study, you are going to be outclassed and probably going to be saddled with a lot of debt because a menial job isn't going to help you pay off that student loan debt. So, and there's other reasons I can't encourage people to go to college nowadays. Besides that, of course, economic is the main reason. You can see my dogs running around here too. I don't know where my kitty cat is. But anyway, social reasons. There are social reasons and cultural reasons why I can't encourage anyone to go to college these days with all good conscience. Academia is one of those institutions that has been hijacked by the left. And you know what happens when that happens. Pretty much all those things that were great, that we, those values and mores that we always used to have and could rely on, it's all been just turned on its ear. There's one of my dogs. And I mean, women who go to college nowadays, they have to sit in this big auditorium and be told that one in 3 men will rape them. I mean, come on now. Why? What? Okay, to be fair, I don't think I went through that when I went. Thank God. I'm just saying. You remember the other video I made about when I was a femcel or dateless or whatever? I mean, that's an earlier video I made, probably last year, but go back and look at that. Male participation in college these days is getting to be an all-time low. Now, when I was going at the time and when I reported that I was lonely and dateless, it was I don't remember what I said exactly, but 55, maybe 45% of the student body was male and the rest was women, something like that. It's probably worse now, but honestly, I don't think I can blame men nowadays for wanting to go to college in the first place. I mean, they're made to feel like, well, you're just going to rape one of these girls. I mean, come on, So, I was always misled. I always was told college was much better than high school because you would find your niche, you'd get to be around. You wouldn't have to worry about all this class system and pecking order. And I've come to find out that is not true. Now, it's probably easier, and I guess it would depend on the college you went to. I mean, because they are different, but this is just not the golden age to be attending, in my opinion, for the reasons I just stated. Now, trade school was probably, maybe that's better for some people. Of course, take it from experience. I went to trade school for 2 programs, and I went to college 2 years, and I guess you could say I got the experience, but it didn't help me with jobs or any other thing. I mean, I did have a few friends that come out of it. I've lost contact with them now, but and I had a great art teacher, so that's a positive. I still got all the projects I made and, on displayed on my bookshelf. So now, just see, I'm trying to gather my thoughts here. Enjoy this beautiful scenery. I'm enjoying it too. I love these trees. It's shady over here. It was like there was one more thing I was trying to add about college. I did try to get a part-time job when I was in college. There was a work-study program. I don't know if you're familiar with those. That did not pan out. I think I was at one of them for about 2 weeks, and then they let me go. I was real pissed about that. I mean, they didn't even really give me a reason. They just said, we're going to move the department to a different building. And is that really a good excuse? I mean, come on. And there was also a little cafeteria, had like a little fast food restaurant in there type thing. And I was working there for maybe a week, and then I got let go. And the reason that didn't make sense. So I kind of feel like maybe my experiences were not that great either, It was pretty disappointing, pretty let down, I guess. So, and I was picked on too, and I thought I should add, I was picked on by girls in the dorm that were bullies. Had to deal with the Mean Girls Club. So, yeah, all that stuff you think is only going to go on in high school. Well, I guess I had been lied to. So, anyway, just something to think about. Just something to mull around. College, one time, was a great institution. It could lead you to a middle-class career. Social opportunities, making friends that you would probably have for a lifetime, but now I just don't know. I can't say all of the above will apply anymore. It's going to be a very expensive and painful lesson, especially if you go into it and you major in the wrong thing. You remember the good old days? I wish I had if I could have gone to college, if I could have been born in a generation earlier than I was, the times when women were going to college to get their MRS degree, or people used to joke about that. Nowadays, women are going to college to get a degree in hating men, aka women's studies. Oh my God. That's fucked up, right? And and I think guys know about this. That's why men aren't going to college anymore. They don't want to deal with that shit, right? So can't say I blame them. It does mean, all these feminist wackadoo women, they've ruined it for the generation of women who might still want to find husbands. Yeah, thanks a lot, feminist. You got problems, that's on you, but don't screw things up for the rest of us. So, okay, well, that's my little rant and ramble about college and why I don't recommend it. And I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye.